One sec, A2Z. I'll grab that for you in just a second as soon as we get done with this pistol round because we are going live on 3 here. This is, again, on DE Cash, Sneaky Beaky like versus Team to Beat. And Sneaky Beaky like going to be starting off on the CT side, and that's Advent Vulcan Leakshian. I'm going to call him Leak. Pharaoh and Matey taking against Sir Toodles, Beef, Scouts, Tacky, and Hurricane. So we're going to see what they've got for us coming through this pistol round right now as it is live, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. 5 versus 5 situation, obviously. The round just started. So now coming into this pistol round, it does look like we are going to see an A take once again in this matchup. We saw it in the last matchup when Animosity pushed towards that, but Matey already has cleared out the B hallway, and he's actually caught Hurricane unawares, and they have been able to take him down, but the push towards the A bomb site is real. Lek going to be able to answer back onto Sir Toodle. Scouts gets Advents over by the quad area, but Lek going to be able to pick up a second one, making it a 2 versus 4. Bomb has been planted, which is like having an extra man on the field, but Beef spammed down and naded to 38 points of health, and they are trying to hang on to this one, but he is going to get caught here by Vulcan in just a second. The first round is going to go to SBL, so some good play from them across the board, able to pick up the all-important pistol round, and that's going to be it for the first one. 1-0, Sneaky Beaky like on top. And let me get that song for you, A2Z.
I mean, I like that Chai aggressive play from Scouts there pushing into CT. Just it didn't work out for their favor, and it probably did end up losing them the round because it was still like a 3v4. So I mean, they could have had a chance at that, but if Scouts just hit that shot, they might have been able to win that pistol round back. Sorry, I had to go open the door too. My sister was here, so.
That's fine. I was talking to myself for a while. I was like, Diane, where are you? All right, we do have a quick B push from the terrorist side of Team to Beat. Lekian going to be able to take the first one down, second one down, putting that shotgun to work. Gets the third, gets the fourth, looking for the ace, but he's not going to get it. Matey's going to be able to steal that one away with the FAMAS. But a nice round from Lekian as he is able to pick up 4 frags and add some numbers onto his stat track for that skin. And ATZ, I did link you the song in chat. You're welcome, bro. That is a good song. Pretty much anything from Monster Cat these days is some good stuff. So enjoy, my friend. So a quick 2-0 for Sneaky Beaky like early in this one, but they did get the bomb plant in the first round, so they will force up and buy some weaponry. Although they are limited on their utility nades, but it doesn't really matter here as it is going to be some AK spam coming through middle. Matey's going to be able to pick off the first one. Sir Toodle's going to answer back on a Vulcan. And Matey actually pushed up in mid now, so a smart position change from him. But Sir Toodles, the ever-aware, going to be able to pick him off. That's his second frag of this round, and it is a 3 versus 4 situation. Scouts was dispatched early in this one. He's going to be forced to sit out the remainder of this round, but nevertheless, the mid control has been exercised for the terrorists, and the CTs are spread thin. One holding by the Z hallway, one in B and one in A, and it looks like A is the bomb site to go. That is exactly what the terrorists are going to be doing. Actually, they're working their way into Z, going to try to pick off Advent here, and that's exactly what they do. Beef with a nice headshot from the AK-47, going to be able to pick him up. And Tacky going to be able to get taken down himself. And Leakian once again lighting them up in the B bomb site. Now we're down to a 2 versus 1 situation. Sir Toodles with his third frag this time. The bomb is going to get planted at B. Your last man standing is going to be Pharaoh, so we will be seeing him try to attempt the retake here in a 2 versus 1 situation. Working his way in, Sir Toodle's going to get the headshot onto him. 4 big frags for him in the first gun round, and that's going to be it. Team to Beat on the board, 2-1, still in favor of Sneaky Beaky like, but nevertheless, Team to Beat trying to steal away that momentum.
Yeah, I love the way they played that round. Team to Beat just played all around together, just trading off frags when they needed to, and basically playing a good round from them. I had the pleasure of playing them at SoCal, actually, and I think that was our issue playing against them. They would trade frag really, really well for each other. I mean, they actually know at least what each other's doing and where they're set up, etc., etc. It's a really good team.
You know, these guys have been playing together for a very, very long time as well, if anybody remembers them from back in the 1.6 days, but we do see the first frag go in favor of Sneaky Beaky like here. Hurricane gets decapitated by the CZ-75 of Matey up there in middle. And Scout's biding his time up there on the boost box, and he's just waiting for that push. Pharaoh's going to be up in the vents. And I need to turn my auto director back on because I'm sure you guys don't want to just follow somebody who's not really doing anything here. So Now we're going to be rotating around through the eyes of the different players on the map, as it does look like the bomb is going to be working its way towards the A bomb site. Vulcan up there on the catwalk by the forklift. Going to be looking at the first point of contention here. Matey going to be spotting it out, just calling for that backup from his teammates, and here comes the push. And a nice early shot from him, and the CC-75 is going to work. Vulcan going to be able to pick up Beef, making it a 3 versus 4. Tacky going to be able to trade him out. And Lek going to be able to connect with a nice shot as well. Sir Toodles and Scouts answering back. Advent with the nice one shot on the face of Toodles there. He said Toodaloo. And Scout's going to be able to answer onto Pharaoh. So that's going to make it a 1 versus 1. And Advent actually aggressive here. And Scouts doesn't know that he's that close. He's going to go for the bomb plant. And here comes the push around. And the eco round is true. Advent going to be able to pick up his second of the round and an AK to boot. 3-1 in favor of Sneaky Beaky Lake.
That round was just thrown away by TEAMtoBEAT. They went to the A site just super fast. When you're playing an eco like that, I just feel like a lot of CTs will get antsy and push, and they didn't wait enough. They didn't wait enough for that to happen. So I mean, I think TEAMtoBEAT played that way too fast for an eco round. Because I mean, pistols in this game are really, really scary. So
especially that CZ-75.
oh yeah, that's just the death destroyer right there, Dream Crusher.
Now, how do you feel about that weapon in this game? I think that they need to remove it.
Really? I
Yep.
actually kind of like it, because I mean, it's all fair in game. Because I mean, it really punishes people who play up close and try to like get super pushy and get those like equal frags and they think they're just big ballers. I mean, it's a punishing gun.
No, it absolutely is, and I absolutely hate it. Because I'm usually on the receiving end of the punishment. So an uneventful anti-eco round for Sneaky Beaky Lake, only losing one gun there in middle, but Vulcan able to pick up 2 frags before he was dispatched. 4-1 is going to be your score. Sneaky Beaky Lake on top early in this one. But it's never too late to count out TEAMtoBEAT. They've been in these situations before, and it's all about how you recover from the early losses. They are going to go for the double eco here, as they have picked up some CZ-75s and a couple of P250s. We're going to see them put those pistols to work once again this round, and hopefully pick up a few more. And look at this, a fast B rush with the bomb lurking towards A. And a smart strategy here. It has pulled one rotator off of the A bomb site. And a good flashbang there, actually. Lek going to get caught. Beef going to be able to take him down. And Matey over there as well. But look at the patience on Pharaoh. There it is. The bomb has been dropped. The no rotation by him is very key there, as Beef going to be able to pick up 2 frags with the P250. Make that 3 now. And I believe he's going to actually get a gun out of this. And he does. Picks up the AK-47, looking to go huge this round. Still 55 seconds on the clock to work with as he works his way through the CT spawn hallway. And we're going to see if he can solidify this round for his team on the eco. That would be absolutely detrimental to the CT side and huge for the terrorist side. So we're going to see if he can do anything, because Pharaoh actually down to 23 points of health over by Quad. So patiently waiting to see what he can do here. Advent is pushed up in lockers on A main. And the slow play, the nail biting going on right now for both teams. It's got to be absolutely intense. Oh, nice Molotov play there. Pharaoh's going to get caught and burned alive. Nice play from Beef. Still 15 seconds to work with, clearing his corners there on catwalk. He's in a 1 versus 1 situation. Advent, your last man standing. And Beef looking for the ace. Not able to find it just yet, but he has pushed him back long enough to get the bomb plant. He is going to push wholeheartedly towards the bomb site. And Beef playing very aware right now. Sees where the flash came from. Going to throw a little spam Advent's way. Playing a little ring around the rosy here, if you will. And Beef patiently waiting for him. Oh, and so close yet so far. 7 HP on Advent, but he is able to recover for his team. 5-1 is going to be the score, but a beautiful attempt from Beef there on the near ace and clutch for his team. And that Molotov, unreal.
That's great timing for that Molotov. Because I think whoever was there was just peeking that, and as soon as he looked away, he came up towards the corner.
Well, it was funny, too, because he saw him, Pharaoh saw him when he threw the Molotov, and there was just absolutely nothing he could do to get out of the way of that. So some great play coming in from Beef there, just unfortunately too little too late. He did put the money in the bank for his team and picked up a lot of money from the frags Also, as you take a look, he still has $3,000 even after his full purchase this round. So we are going to see whether or not they can capitalize on the gun round here. AKs across the board for the terrorists. M4s and 1 AK for the CT side. Vulcan boasting that Vulcan AK. How fitting. So we do see a little bit of aggressive play here in middle. Beef going to be able to pick off one. Vulcan unable to make that trade, and he's going to decidedly fall back off of Catwalk as they have taken over mid control, talking about the terrorist side of TEAMtoBEAT. And we are going to see what they do with the map control now, as they can definitely go either way, Diane, and that's exactly what we talked about before.
Oh yeah, but it's so far it's looking like it's TEAMtoBEAT's favor right now. But I mean, really, CT side retakes haven't been so bad as to where it's, you know, just a given round. So with that pick, I think this is a guaranteed round for TEAMtoBEAT right now.
I don't know what that sound was you just made. So we do see the 2 versus 3, or 2 versus 4, pardon. I counted Beef out. He only has 2 points of health, but it does look like the CTs are going to fall back and yield this round. 5-2 is going to be your score after this one's over. And Diane might need to get a drink of water after that, you know, weird sound that you just made. I don't know.
Yeah, just let's not talk about that. Just forget I did that.
I'm going to post on your team list thread on the forums now. She makes weird sounds. So the terrorists are going to walk away with this one. 5-2 is your score. Sneaky Beaky like still up by 3. And they still have plenty of money in the bank for a purchase this next round. So we will see whether or not TEAMtoBEAT can actually break the bank of the CT side. They got to win at least one more in order to do so. So we will be seeing the possibilities. The possibilities are endless, Diane.
I think Scouts is a TEAMtoBEAT smaller too, so. And with him talking, I think he was the one like yelling the most at LAN. He's such an energetic person, insane.
I was actually watching his stream the other night when he was playing League of Legends with his girlfriend. It was pretty hilarious. He's a funny guy. He is a funny guy.
Yeah, he's super nice.
So we will be seeing the full gun round once again. As you can see, the AK-47 has been passed down from one hand to another, and I'm surprised Pharaoh didn't actually see the terrorist there that was in the corner. And actually pushing out, Scouts gets the frag onto Pharaoh, and he burned a little bit in the process too. A 1-for-1 trade in the B bomb or in the A bomb site. Vulcan going to be able to pick off Beef, making it a 3 versus 4. He's going to get Peaky here again. Takes down, oh my goodness, the spray, and just drops 4 of them. What a great play from Vulcan there. Just heads up, and the lineup was just perfect.
I really hate that spot. Going against a quad player is just the worst nightmare you could have on Cash and T-side, taking A. It's just a spot where you can just play around with the T's a lot. That's why it's usually ideal for a lot of teams to smoke off the site and then start mollowing quad, which I don't understand why whoever, I think that was Beef who threw the molly in front of the site and burned Scouts a little.
I'm surprised he didn't try to drop that one towards quad.
Yeah.
That's something that you got to know is going to happen. There's usually always somebody there. But nevertheless, we do see a 2-for-1 in middle. 2 members of TEAMtoBEAT do get dropped. That's Beef and Scouts, forced to resign for the remainder of this round. Matey does get dropped as well. So a 4 versus 3 situation. Advantage towards the CT side. And we're going to see what they can do with it now as the terrorists are exercising, once again, the mid control. And we're going to see what they can do with it this round. They are going to be working their way, it looks like, towards the catwalk. Throwing a couple of flashes in towards Vince to try to keep them honest at B. And if Vulcan does decide to get aggressive here, it would be perfectly timed. He's going to smoke himself out in Z, try to hold back that push. Now they have been spotted. Pharaoh has spotted 2 members of the terrorist force on catwalk. We will be seeing the push come very, very shortly now. They do have 1 member of the CT forces by the truck. And Advent is going to take advantage of that spot. Picking up 2. Vulcan coming out through Z, going to be able to pick up the last one. And now 7-2. And again, we saw this in the first matchup. 7-2 early on in that one. It ended up being a 10-5 first half. What does TEAMtoBEAT have to do in order to pick up more rounds?
I mean, I think Sneaky Beaky like is just getting those entry frags on or not entry frags, but the start off frags on TEAMtoBEAT, which is really killing them with these executes, because I think this is a team that really relies on their execution a lot instead of more of just like doing stuff on the fly. So I think really right now it's just they need to start possibly just taking up mid and then just like not really going up cab. Oh, did my game crash? Oh, okay. I think
Mine
they
didn't.
would just because. Oh yeah, I think it was just mine because it just lagged out really.
So we do see the
Weird.
eco round. First victim going to be Hurricane. From the vents, Matey going to be able to pick that one up. So we see Vulcan getting a little aggressive over here towards the B main. Is going to spot Beef, takes him down with a well-placed shot between the eyes. On the other side of the map, Advent going to be able to take down Scouts and make it a 2 versus 5 situation. Vulcan going to be able to drop a second one over in the B-bomb site, leaving Tackett the last man standing. Bomb is on his back, but he's going to be pushing right into the M4 of Lexian. That's going to be it for that round. So 8-2. And that's it for that one. So a big lead once again for the CT side. Sneaky Beaky like on top early in this one. 10 rounds in with a 6-round lead. And they are looking pretty strong on their CT side. So it's just like the last matchup that we saw. We're going to have to see if TEAMtoBEAT is the stronger CT-sided team here because it doesn't look like they can get any momentum in their favor on their terrorist side. They're hitting their shots. They're just not getting their executions right. And it does look like they are going to go for a little bit of an A play this round. Slowly, but, you know, we talked about the pace of the last matchup that we saw, about how Mobility Gaming was very, very methodical, very slow on their terrorist side. It doesn't seem like TEAMtoBEAT is much different in that aspect, where they are looking for those early pickoffs. And nice play from Scouts through the smoke, going to be able to pick off Vulcan. That tiny little bit of area that he could see through there is Matey keeping Sir Toodles honest over in the middle area. Advent going to peek out by the left side of the bomb site, and A going to be able to take down Beef. And it is a 4 versus 4. Make that a 4 versus 3 as Pharaoh is going to be able to take the head off of Scouts. Sir Toodle is going to be able to answer back. Tackett drops Lek over in the CT spawn area, and that's going to force that rotate from the CT side as they are going to take the bomb quickly through the vents towards the B bomb site. And they are going to get a free plant here, and we're going to see if Sneaky Beaky can retake this site. A nice smoke in the vents. I like that decision that they made there, and that's going to force Pharaoh to actually work his way around towards B main versus going through the vents. It does look like they might try to set up here for some exit frags. I don't know. It looks like they do want to go for it here.
Yeah, they have plenty of money to fool around with them and just try to take away guns right now from our team to be just really ideal to make them super poor.
So now on to a 1 versus 1 Pharaoh versus Tackett. We are going to see Pharaoh push in towards this bomb site, and he catches Tackett, and Tackett actually gets the 90-degree turn and does take him down. So 8-3 now. TEAMtoBEAT trying to get themselves back into this, try to steal away that momentum. But it's like you said, $15,000 on the back of Advent right now. They've got no problems picking up their weapons and utilizing them for the remainder of this. And quick look at the scoreboard. You can see Vulcan 12-5, doing a great job for his team. Hurricane struggling for TEAMtoBEAT right now, 1-9. And he definitely needs to pick up the pace if he wants to get his team back in this one. So some good play from both sides right now. But Sneaky Beaky still with a 5-round lead. And what did you see that round, Diane?
I really like that sneak attack over 1B by themselves. I mean, it just caught them off guard completely, and they just were able to take that site a lot easier. Because so far, them trying to execute on a site together just hasn't worked out for them, because someone on Sneaky Beaky has just gotten multiple frags and just killed all of them. So
we do see that mid aggression coming out once again. Scout's able to take down Matey in middle, making it an early 4 versus 5 situation. You see the smokes and flashes coming in towards mid connector, that Z hallway towards CT spawn. And it does look like they want to work towards this B bomb site, and that's exactly what they're going to do here, as 4 men barreling through the vents. And here comes the push. Like going to throw a nice counter flash to keep him honest there. He's going to catch Beef with a nice M4 headshot, and he's completely smoked off. Pushed out up on top of the balcony, though, is Advent. He is able to get the trade, but it is going to still be in favor of the terrorist side. Going for the fake plant here is Hurricane, and that is a smart move, trying to flush out that CT that's up in heaven, but he is going to bide his time. Vulcan holding up there. He's got his teammate Pharaoh down in the CT spawn, so we're going to see what kind of retake they have for us this round, as this is exactly the same situation that they were in the last time. And here it comes. Tackett with a nice peek. Decapitates one. Tackett going to be able to take down both of them. So a 3 frag round for Tackett, 2 for Scouts that round, and 8-4 is your score. TEAMtoBEAT scratching and clawing back into it.
Again, I really like that execution that Team to Beat did. It actually worked out perfectly for them. Although I'm getting a little bit confused about who's throwing what smoke and whatever, because I think a lot of the times they're re-smoking the same area. So it's kind of hard for them after they throw all their nades and flashes and stuff. Like, there's not really a person who's going in and entering. So I think that's their main issue right now. But other than that, their execution is really good.
Gotcha. So we do see the gun round once again. Advent is going to be the first one to pick up the AWP. And you can see, depending on who wins this round, is going to force the eco for the other team. So a very crucial round late in the first half here, as we're going to see either a 9-4 or an 8-5 score at the end of this one, and it could potentially be a 2-for-1 in favor of whichever team wins this. As Advent actually lands the leg shot onto Scouts, just a little bit low on his crosshair placement there, but that's okay. He did get spammed a little bit, down to 42 points of health, so an exchange of damage in that mid corridor. But nothing to speak of just yet, and like we talked about before, the slow, methodical play of TEAMtoBEAT, once again coming into full effect. It does look like they are going to be favoring the A bomb site here, but look at where Vulcan is. He is in a prime position to pick off at least 2 members of the terrorist side as they try to execute into this A bomb site. He has heard Toodles. He's got help from Pharaoh from the forklift area. And here comes the smokes, here comes the flashes, and we're going to see if Vulcan can pick off numerous members of the terrorist forces. He has dropped the bomb carrier. That is going to be the first victim that he sees. He does spot Tackett. They still don't know that he's up there, and he is going to pick up the second frag. 9-4 is going to be the score. No bomb plant, so the eco is going to be on TEAMtoBEAT side, and that is going to potentially be a 2-for-1 for Sneaky Beaky, like looking to go up 10-4 on TEAMtoBEAT in this first half.
That really sucked for them having them have somebody boosted up there. It's just that spot is just insanely gay when you come out, and it's not really expected to be checked up there a lot of the times unless you're taking it really slow and just checking every corner. So it really didn't work out in TEAMtoBEAT's favor.
Now we see an interesting setup here coming in from the AWP of Advent as he was stuck in checkers with the AWP, and Scouts taking advantage of it, able to drop 2 members of the CT side and even things up to a 3 versus 3. So in a good position here, and Hurricane getting aggressive in checkers, going to be able to take down Pharaoh. And this round quickly changed hands very fast for TEAMtoBEAT. Vulcan going to be able to pick off 1, picks off 2. Bomb has been planted to a successful eco round for the terrorist side, as Luck going to be able to pick off the last man standing, which was Toodles. The defuse going to come in here, and not a big deal here. 10-4 is going to be the score. Sneaky Beaky does pick up the round, but that puts a lot of money in the bank for the terrorist side for their final round of the first half. And we're going to see if they can take advantage of that.
Vulcan is such a huge fragger for Sneaky Beaky. I think he was top fragging for most of the season too. Just having him get multiple frags like that on TEAMtoBEAT is just probably crushing their morale right now.
Well, he is doing a sensational job for his team, and I'm actually alt-tabbed right now pulling up the chart for it, and he is the top fragger right now. 93.2 ADR for them in the postseason, and taking a quick look at the regular season stats, he was their top fragger as well through the regular season. He was a late acquisition, only played 87 rounds, but he was 115 ADR for them during the regular season. So a huge part of their squad now, and he is doing an absolutely great job, as we do see a slow play towards that A bomb site. Pharaoh's going to be able to take down 2 of them, and Beef finally with the rebuttal going to be able to take him down. But it is a 3 versus 4. Smokes and flashes coming in towards that A bomb site, and one member, that's Vulcan up there on the top. He's going to be able to pick off 1, and the flank. Lek going to be able to get the 180 headshot on attack, and bomb has been planted, and Beef once again in a very dire situation there. Unfortunately, that bomb plant not nearly enough for them this round, as 11-4 is going to be your first half score, and a bold stand for Sneaky Beaky in the first half of this one, as my game crashed.
Ah, mine's still going. Wow,
Well,
lucky me.
Lucky you. Oh no, I lost the information for it. Oh, good.
I think they're just starting the pistol run right now, though.
I'm connecting, I promise. So give me 1 second while I try to get my game working once again, and we'll see. This is exactly like Arshake said in our chat. This is an extremely important pistol round here, especially for TEAMtoBEAT. So we will be seeing the all-important, crucial pistol round for the second half here. Once again, a quick roster rundown for you guys. Team to beat now on the CT side. That's Hurricane, Tackett, Scouts, Beef, and Toodles facing off once again against Sneaky Beaky. Like now on the Terrace side, that's Matey, Pharaoh, Lexian, Vulcan, and Advent. And we're going to see what Team to beat has for us in the second half now as they are down by 7, 4-11, as they were punished relentlessly in the first half by Sneaky Beaky. Like I believe Team to beat, did they win the pistol round? I want to say that they
No,
did.
I don't want to say they did too, but I think they got ecoed third round.
If your game didn't crash, hit E real fast, and you should be able to see at the bottom who won the pistol round last half.
Pressing E? I don't think my E button works.
Or your use key, F maybe. No?
I think you're lying to me.
I don't know what I'm talking about. So we do see a little bit of aggression here early in the round. Matey already down to 1 point of health as he was getting spammed down in the vent area. But it does look like it is going to be an A hit here as we do see Advent over by the squeaky door. And he's trying to work his way out. And here comes the push from the terrorist side. The first member to get dropped by Beef's silent USP. He's going to pick up 2. Toodle's going to pick up another one. Beef with a third. And that's going to leave it all on Lexian as he's trying to get the bomb planted and desperately put some money in the bank. That's exactly what he's going to do, but Beef going to pick up a 4-frag pistol round. Huge for Team to beat here as they are able to pick up the pistol. Absolutely crucial round for them. 5-11 is going to be your score, and that's exactly what Team to beat needed.
I mean, looking at it so far, just them winning that pistol round just giving so much momentum right now. I think they did win the other pistol too.
Nice! Beef actually picking up some achievements as well, so you might as well just call that an ace round for him. But
Beef
a beautiful
is just
job from them.
absolutely doing great, yeah. He's doing great for his team right now.
Yep, that near ace that he had earlier on that eco round was beautiful. Outsick, it was because I reconnected while it was live that I didn't have the mini-map for that. Tackett decapitating Vulcan up there on the boost box in mid. Nice shot from him, and that's going to open things up for the CT side, as it does look like we are going to reevaluate our strategy here as the terrorists going to be pouring in towards the B bomb site, or the A bomb site, pardon. Toodles going to be able to pick up 2. That's going to leave Advent over there by the forklift by himself. Toodles with a 3rd and a 4th, so back-to-back 4-frag rounds from 2 separate players, a Team to beat, as they are able to solidify the anti-eco, not losing any members of their squad. Very crucial as well. 11-6.
I mean, if Team to beat just doesn't hold on to this round again, it's just gonna look really bad for them, like it did last half, I believe. So.
Well, it is going to be tough. They do have 2 FAMASs on this round, and it is a bye round for the terrorist side, so we will see what they got for us right now, as the first point of contention is going to be mid, Vulcan versus Hurricane. We're going to see which one of them takes advantage of the peeker advantage. Beef actually a little aggressive on B, lobbing some nades out there, but no contact as of yet in this round, as it does look like, once again, that slow play coming out from the terrorist side of Sneaky Beaky like, so we will be seeing an execute here very, very shortly, I am sure. Still 1 minute and 5 to work with in this round, as we patiently wait to see the first bit of damage go out, and it was onto Hurricane, a whopping 7 damage. And that's going to start things off, so we do see nice pop flash come out. Oh, a nice push from Beef, able to drop the bomb carrier, and he's looking for more, not able to get it. With Scouts in support, able to trade that frag. Vulcan going to get the better of Scouts. That's going to make it a 2 versus 4, make that a 1 versus 4 now, or 1 versus 3, pardon. As Pharaoh, your last man standing, going to get pushed by Toodles here in the vent, going to decapitate him with a nice well-placed shot from his AK-47. The bomb is going to get picked up on the back of Pharaoh. Still 30 seconds to work with, but it does look like he's going to favor this B bomb site. He's going to peek out into 2 guns, almost lines him up, but Tackett going to be able to take him down. So 11-7 now, Team to beat, looking strong on their CT side.
Yeah, Sneaky Beaky like just came into the B bomb site like it was just the easiest to take. Really, when teams like that give up mid, it's really relying on your teammates to hold on to that site, and that's basically what Scouts and I think it was Takizi at B.
I believe it's pronounced Tack-easy.
Oh my.
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So the eco round for the terrorist side, P250s across the board. One Glock, two CZ75, so not really P250s across the board. But nevertheless, they are going to be going towards this A bomb site. Toodles going to be the first one to see the action. He's going to drop one. Nice, well-placed Molotov in the bomb plant spot. Toodles looking for some more. Oh, he's going to get out with the skin of his teeth. He's going to be looking for some more action here in just a second. Tackett going to be able to drop Matey. Bomb is going to get planted. Nice Molotov's going to do some damage. Oh, Lecky is going to be able to pick one off before Hurricane burns him alive. And that's going to leave it all on Pharaoh over here by Quad, and he's going to get picked up by Beef. That's going to be all she wrote. 11-8 now in favor of Sneaky Beaky Legs. But TEAMtoBEAT coming back strong on their CT side. 4 straight.
It was a for sure good round, but really that round really went into Sneaky Beaky, like, even though they did lose that. I mean, they did kill 3 terrorists, and I mean CTs are really low on money right now because they did have to rebuy, I think, the last 2 rounds because they've lost so many people. So
yep, the money situation
really
not
good
good
eco
for either. So again, we're in that situation where we're looking at a 2-for-1 round trade here, depending on which one of these teams picks up the round. It does look like the terrorist side going for that boost in middle. We're going to see if they can do anything with it. But right now, a little bit of slow play. Nothing to be spoken of just yet. A little exchange of damage. I believe they piled a couple of nades over top of the boost area in middle, which was very smart because Matey and Advent both down to about half health now. And it does look like we are going to see a potential A bomb site hit here, as they do have 1 by the squeaky door. Make that 2 by the squeaky door. 3 coming through A main. Here comes the smokes, here comes the nades, here comes the flashes, and here comes the push from the terrorist side. Toodles in the bomb site by himself, looking to pick up some frags here. Bomb is going to be planted here, but Toodles playing the patient game. He's going to pick up 2, picks up a 3rd. The bomb has been planted, but Toodles playing it smart, allowing the plant, but nevertheless picking up 3 frags, and he's still looking for some more here. Hurricane getting in the action. Lickham is in the bomb site, but he does get taken down, and TEAMtoBEAT going to pick up their 9th round of the matchup. The defuse is going to come in from Scouts. Bomb has been defused. 11-9 is your score, and TEAMtoBEAT now with 5 straight.
that was an insane round by Toodles. I mean, he waited so patiently for them because I think it was Lek who planted right into the site, just not caring about checking anything in that site, just went straight for the plant. That was a huge mistake by him.
Well, not just that, but both of the guys subsequently on his team ran straight for Quad and didn't even check the bomb site whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, just not clearing angles properly, and it turns out to cost them in the end. But with the bomb plant, they were able to gun up this round. So we do see guns across the board, AKs for the entire terrorist side. And it does look like they're exercising their mid-control once again, looking like they're going to go work towards this catwalk area. As we see Vulcan working his way up there with that AK-47 red line in hand, looking for the first frag. Tackett over there by the quad area, and Toodles holding by truck, patiently waiting for them to work their way up here. Tackett with the AWP. He did eat a nade, and it did do a hefty amount of damage, 47 points of damage to him. But he is going to be able to spot Vulcan over there. Flashbang's going to hold him back and keep him honest. Pharaoh going to be able to take down Tackett over by quad. Medi going to be able to take down Beef at the truck. Now we're in a 3 versus 4 situation. So quickly turned around here. But Scouts dropping. Matey making it a 3 versus 3. Advent does get the shot off before Toodles takes him down. And now looking for the defuse. A good smoke grenade. A nice Molotov over by the forklift is going to flush Pharaoh out of that position. And sitting on the bomb still. Oh, almost gets to the fuse, but Lexian going to be able to come in and take him down. So 12-9 is going to be your score. Sneaky Beaky like able to pick that one up.
I mean, that was a really good try at a retake from TEAMtoBEAT, considering they only had 1 person quad. That person quad is so important to how fast he can delay that for his team to rotate, and I think he did the most he could. I wish he wouldn't have peeked so much so quickly, because I mean he could have gave his team more time to rotate towards him, but I mean him ending up dying, that just was really bad for his team.
Well, I think subsequently him having the AWP at quad and the flashbang that they bombed over the top of it as well definitely provoked probably more peeking than it should have.
Yeah.
but nevertheless, he was able to pick up a kill. And, you know, they damn near brought that round back in their favor regardless. But we do see the mid control being exercised again. And Hurricane a little bit late on that frag. Vulcan's able to decapitate Scouts with a nice AWP frag before he gets traded out by the FAMAS of Hurricane. So we will see a 4 versus 4. And it looks like they're favoring the B bomb site this round. And Hurricane falling off of mid. The smoke's coming in. And they are going to be taking this bomb site now. And that's all on Beef. As he is the only one over there. Nice counter flash from his teammate. He's going to be able to pick off Lexian. And looking for another one onto Matey, but he's not going to be able to connect on that. So it is going to be a 3 versus 2 post-plant situation. Toodles working his way towards Vince. And Tackett is going to be up there in heaven. And Toodles able to connect onto Pharaoh. So that is going to even things up on a 2 versus 2. And the HP situation across the board relatively even for both sides. As a nice grenade is going to drop Matey down, and that's going to be it. Nice retake from TEAMtoBEAT as they are going to pick up their 10th round and pull within 2 once again from Sneaky Beaky like. So 12 to 10 is going to be your scoreline. And what did you see that round?
Leading it all up to Beef, I really, really dislike that spot that he played. I mean, it's just, I'm telling you, it's either you get one and you die, or you just get nobody because that's just the worst spot to play. Because I really hate that spot. I don't know, it's just something about that spot, just getting spammed, and it just doesn't seem so, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to work out for a lot of the times, but people still like playing it for some reason. And just, I mean, with him doing that and stuff, I guess, like, him and his teammate just flashing from him, I guess it worked out better, because, I mean, the second player did get blind, so it kind of worked out for them with the retake again. Them just peeking so much Sneaky Beaky like it's just kind of just throwing it out.
Well, we do see an eco round from the terrorist side. They have picked up a FAMAS and a couple of frags here. Pharaoh playing the spot that Diane absolutely despises. He is going to finally get taken down here. So something to note, I guess, is if you ever pug against Diane and it's on DE Cash, you'll know 100% where she's not playing. It will not be behind the back bomb site in B.
Most definitely not. Most definitely not.
So a word to the wise, if you ever see her in a pug on cash, she won't be there. So once again, a successful eco round for the terrorist side, picking up a couple of frags and also getting the bomb plant to put a little bit of extra money in the bank for them. So they do have a comfortable amount of money here. Some nades across the board for their team. And a nice shot from Pharaoh is going to open things up all over the face of Hurricane. That's going to make it a quick 4 versus 5 situation. Matey already pushed up in middle. Toodles looking for him and finds him. Nice headshot, plants him. We do see Tackett actually getting a little bit aggressive here in A main. And how do you feel about that play? He's actually pushed up onto the little boost box in A main.
I love when teams actually do sometimes just YOLO push something, because it gives your team so much more information to know where the other team is going. And it's just, the faster you know what the other team is doing, the faster or easier for you to, you know, like, know what's up, what's heading up towards you, you know. Just getting information like that for your team is really good. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but sometimes it does, and it's just a chance you want to take sometimes. So, I mean, him doing that just initially gave his team, like, hey, they're going B. Like, alright, got it.
Absolutely. So we see Vulcan trying to survive this round. 30 seconds left has been dropped. He's got 2 members of the CT side to contend with, Toodles and Tackett. Tackett with the AWP. Toodles with an AK-47, and he is going to get a little peeky here. He has hurt one over by the B main, so we're going to see what he decides to do here. Time is winding down on this round, and he is going to go for the peek. They have a nice crossfire going. And he's just going to push straight into Tackett, and Tackett is going to take him down. So now to a tie ball game, and this is exactly what we saw in the last matchup. 12-12, 24 rounds in, 10th round of the second half. Anybody's ball game at this point. So what do you think, Diane? What do you think is going to happen for the end of this one?
Honestly, TEAMtoBEAT's looking really good right now. I think it might be 16-14, really close for TEAMtoBEAT to win.
Gotcha. So you're calling it a little closer than the last matchup that we saw.
A lot closer, yeah. I have to give Sneaky Beaky like a credit. I mean, Vulcan's just doing work.
Nice opening frags from Scout's going to be able to drop 2 in middle. Make that 2 more in favor of Hurricane. Last man standing going to be over by the cat box, and that's going to be cleaned up by Toodles. So an uneventful anti-eco round. TEAMtoBEAT in the lead, 13-12. And is that the first lead the TEAMtoBEAT has had this match?
I believe so, yeah. They got completely demolished on T side, so they started to come back.
Well, there you go. Some beautiful, beautiful play from TEAMtoBEAT right now. Just absolutely shutting down everything that Sneaky Beaky like is thrown at them. And so far, it looks like TEAMtoBEAT be a little bit advantageous over here. Doing a great job on their CT side. Nice pre-nade outside of B is going to drop Lexian down to 88 points of health. Nothing really to report just yet. Good smoke's going to hold them at bay at the A bomb site for just a little bit longer. And some aggressive play. Tackett going to drop Advent over there in the A main area. And that's going to be the first opening frag with the rebuttal from Lexian's AWP that he picked up. But look at this. A boost play over middle. And he's going to drop the bomb carrier. Scouts with a nice frag on a Pharaoh, but Vulcan and Lexian going to answer back and make it a 3 versus 2 situation. CTs have rotated towards that A bomb site. One on catwalk, one by truck. But they got to be careful here because Matey is lurking in middle. And I'm going to stay in the eyes of Matey here. Is he surely going to take down Toodles? Yes, he is. And now he's going to push through the Z halls towards CT spawn. But it doesn't matter as Vulcan's going to be able to take off the head of Beef. And now we're tied back up at 13-13.
Guess it really is going to be a close game towards my prediction. I mean, I'm hoping so, because that might be a really exciting game to watch. If not, OT will be worth it, because at SoCal we actually went into OT with TEAMtoBEAT too. It was really funny. They were up by so much, and then we came back somehow. I don't know.
Tooting your own horn there a little bit, eh, Diane?
A little, just, you know. I mean, I did favor them to win this, but things happen. CS:GO.
It is. It's the most random version of CS I've ever played. So once again, 13-13 is your scoreline. 5 versus 5 situation. Guns across the board for both teams. Big green on the back of Tackett. Big green on the back of Advent. And we're going to see which team takes the advantage going into the final couple of rounds of this matchup. Who's going to be the first one to get to tie point? 13-13. A nail-biter for sure right here. ESEA IM playoffs, upper bracket. This is absolutely intense play right now, as it looks like they are going to be slow playing here. Matey is going to be at the B bomb site, but once again, it looks like TEAMtoBEAT taking a page out of Sneaky Beaky Lake's book here. You remember that boost spot that Vulcan was in where he was able to pick up 2 frags in the A bomb site, and that's where your number 5 man Toodles is right now. So we are going to see whether or not he can use that spot to his advantage and pick up a couple of frags, because that's not really a spot that a lot of people check when they're entering that A bomb site. Here comes the smokes, here comes the flashes. We're going to go ahead and stay in his eyes as he's let them run by. He drops 1, drops 2, looking for another one. That's the AWP, and he misses the op shot. Switching over to the pistol now, and he's going to be shooting, gets the frag, and that's going to be it. 14-13 now, TEAMtoBEAT in the lead. Toodles with a beautiful positioning there, able to take down 3.
Yeah, again, that spot is just, it's so dangerous. And it was really good for him to just wait for all of his members, or all the T's to come out before shooting anybody, because, I mean, had he shot the first guy that just came out, it would just ruin his chances of being a ninja right there. So really great play by Toodles.
Absolutely. And well executed nevertheless, as he was able to pick up 3 big frags for his team there. And solidify the chance to go on to match point here. 14-13 in favor of TEAMtoBEAT. The full buy round. A little bit of a forced buy, though, for the terrorist side, as they are hurting on money. Here comes the push in towards that A bomb site. The first one to spot anybody is going to be Toodles. He's going to be able to... Well, I thought he was going to get the frag on the Vulcan, but Vulcan is going to be able to take him down. Scouts with the rebuttal. Scouts with 2 now. Hurricane getting in on the action as well, and now we're on a 2 versus 4. Make that a 3 versus 4. Make that a 1 versus 3. Advent does get the bomb plant, so that's going to put money in the bank for them for the final round, but unfortunately it's too little too late. 15-13 is going to be the score, and you might, I don't know, you might see that 16-14, Diane.
2 for 2? I mean, it could work. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Guess people will start asking me for CS Lounge bets too now, I don't know.
They might. But they still are very limited on their money situation on the terrorist side. Going to be picking up some Galils and some armor. Only 3 members now do have head armor. But it is a risky play. And look at this. Hurricane has picked up the auto sniper. The Scar 20 coming out. And we're going to see whether or not he can utilize that one to melt some faces at that B bomb site that he's playing right now. As Beef getting aggressive on B, and look at all the information that he's gathering for his team. He's just going to take down Lexian with a nice well-placed shot to the face. And that's going to be it for him. So 15-13 is your score. 4 versus 5 situation in favor of TEAMtoBEAT. And we're going to be looking to see if they can close this one out or if it's going to get a little closer here. And Vulcan's going to be peeking out. Toodles spots him. Going to lob a nade right to his position. And a nice Molotov. That nade doing a whole lot of damage, but Vulcan doesn't care. Gets the headshot onto Toodles anyway. Nice flashbang, going to hold them back in the A main a little bit longer. Bomb is still on the back of Pharaoh. They are making the push towards A. Beef going to get caught here. Vulcan with his second frag. Tackett going to be able to answer back onto him and even things back to a 3 versus 3. As we look for the rotation from the CT side, the bomb is on the back of Pharaoh, as we stated before, and he is going to get that bomb plant. That Molotov just a little bit too far, but nevertheless, it's going to hold him in the sight for just a little while longer. And now comes the push. Matey going to be able to pick off one. Pharaoh going to get on the action. Hurricane finally getting that auto sniper action going, and he's going to be able to pick up Matey, and that's going to make it a 1 versus 2 post plant. So we're going to see him do a little ring around the rosy here. Going for the no scope, not able to connect. 15-14. Oh!
No. No.
Are we going to see the prediction come true, or are we going to see overtime?
Oh my god. There's no way.
This is intense.
This is really intense.
This is intense.
Oh man. TEAMtoBEAT play that Beef with that push at upper or at B was really good for his team because they knew they were coming in. They just couldn't hold that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they had the man advantage, but Vulcan just with the well-placed shots there, able to solidify that round for him with 2 big frags on the entry to that bomb site. And you know, we do have a boost up in defense, so we do have the coverage there. And again with the slow
I feel
play,
like he's listening to the stream.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
He's like, I gotta throw this round for my team just because I gotta get their prediction right.
Well, we'll see if that comes to fruition here, as we are still on a 5 versus 5 situation. Again, full gun round. Last round of regulation play here. We're going to be looking to see whether or not TEAMtoBEAT's going to walk away with this, or if Sneaky Beaky like is going to push this one to OT. Looks like they're going to be favoring that B bomb site once again, or the A bomb site. But look at this. Hurricane pushed up. He's going to catch Matey right here. Takes him down. So the man advantage once again in favor of TEAMtoBEAT early in the round. I say early, but 45 seconds left in the round, and they are going to be pushing towards that A bomb site. Here comes the push. Hurricane's going to spot 2 by that squeaky door. Vulcan's going to be able to take down Tackett. Spamming through, looking for that frag. Toodle's going to put that auto sniper to work once again this round. Picks up a second frag. That's going to make it a 2 versus 4. Bomb yet to be planted. Lexian with a nice shot onto Hurricane, who was up on the catwalk. Now the bomb goes down. And Pharaoh starts burning alive. Oh my goodness, down to 24 points of health. At first that Molotov was not hitting him, but then it just started to obliterate him. Everything resting on Lexi, and that's it. 16-14, your prediction was right.
No! Wow, that's insane.
That is an unbelievable finish to that matchup. 16-14 is your final score, ladies and gentlemen. And that is just absolutely incredible. Well played, Diane, with your predictions.
I guess I'll just start taking requests for some payments for the CSGO launch. Thank you.
Maybe. Maybe.
That was a really good game by TEAMtoBEAT. They absolutely played CT side so well.
Absolutely. And the recovery, too, being down 11-4 in the first half and able to scratch and claw their way back into that one and pick up the W at the end of that. Just absolutely great play from them across the board.
Yeah.
So I believe that's going to be it for us this evening. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Diane, for being my color caster tonight. Definitely appreciate that.
Glad to be here.
Absolutely. And hopefully we get you in on some more action later on. If you're interested.
Sure.
If you're interested, for sure.
That was very fun.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, for us here at GoRGN TV, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. This broadcast was brought to you guys by Redcoin and also David Media. And that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. Take care.